and I had gone in there to buy a bottle of water, and I got out, and there's this pickup truck parked right next to me. These F-150 motherfuckers, dude. They park right next to you. They get on your on the road. They think they own the whole road, dude. Well, I checked the side of my car, and I didn't see anything. And then I got to where I was going. I got to my parking lot, and I went out and I looked again because I figured, it's a big truck. It probably hit the back door, not the front door. And sure enough, there was a little piece of paint chipped off of my fucking car. So I went back there, and I was hoping they'd still be there, but they were gone by then. I didn't even get to fucking chew them out, dude. People, when you're doing well, when you're able to live in your car and not use drugs, when you're able to cultivate some sense of peace in spite of working full time and not having a chance to decompress after work, but you can still laugh with yourself, you can still be around only yourself and nobody else, you can isolate a little bit, not isolate, but have solitude. When you live for God, people will go out of their way to destroy you subconsciously. They don't even know they're doing it, but they will go out of their way to fucking tear you right back down. There's a Buddhist story, and it says, and I quote, the guy went down to hell and God threw him a little string, right? And he went to climb up the string, and the demons came up. They started climbing up with him, and they tried to pull him back down into hell. He was climbing out with all his might, and they pulled him right back down, and the string fell, the string broke, and he fell right back into hell. And that's what happens with a lot of people. They start trying to live for God. They start trying to cultivate a sense of inner peace. So if they do wind up in their car like I did, they can do it without using drugs or getting high, right? And people are just such fucking scumbags, dude. Especially those pickup trucks. I hate those Ford F-150s, man. People only buy them because they're fucking insecure. The F-150 is a piece of garbage. It's a piece of absolute garbage. It can haul 1,500 pounds in its little compartment. And that is nothing. It's very easy to overload those things, and I've seen it before. If you overload them, the back, it bends upward like this. It kind of bends a little bit, and it cannot be fixed. Nothing can fix it after it bends, right? Hi, for those of you just joining me, people are fucking scumbags, dude. Somebody parked right next to my car when I was in the gas station, and I checked my door. I didn't see anything on it, but then I got out of my car after I got to my parking lot, and I looked again. I looked a little further back because it was a big car, and they chipped the paint right off my fucking car, man. Fucking scumbags, dude. It was a fucking pickup truck, a worthless ass pickup truck. Those F-150 motherfuckers. If you own an F-150, you're a piece of fucking shit, and you're what's wrong with America. F-150s haul 1,500 pounds. You don't need an F-150 to haul things, okay? You're buying it because you got a small dick and you're insecure. That's the problem. That's the fucking problem, dude. And when you cultivate somewhat of a sense of inner peace, people will subconsciously do anything they can to knock you off your square and to try to pull you right back down to hell with them. Most people are demonic. Once you get clean, once you cultivate a sense of inner peace to the point you can live in your car and you can not get high, because I used to smoke crack, I used to take amphetamines, I used to be on methadone, I used to do a lot of bad shit, and I'm off all of it now. I've been in my car for over 2 weeks, and I haven't gotten high once. I haven't even entertained the idea. Okay, I almost went to a motel once, and I'm like, no, there's hookers there, and what happens when I hang out with hookers? I smoke crack with them. It's not a good idea. It always happens, too. Don't ever get with a hooker in a motel, or you're going to get addicted to crack. I guarantee it. So I'm pissed, though, man. I paid a lot of money for this fucking car, and they chipped the paint right off of it without even considering. Most people don't care how other people feel. That's the problem. There's a lack of empathy there. There's a mass psychosis taking hold in America where people do not care about other people. It's all about them. It's all about money. It's all about what they can get, and fuck everyone else. That's how it works these days. So you got to be careful. You got to be fucking careful with who you deal with in this day and age. If people are demonic, I can sense energy, okay? I never talk about this because people probably think I'm fucking crazy. I can sense cords attaching to my energy. I can sense spirits jumping into me. And I can sense when they jump back out when I say a prayer in the name of Jesus Christ, right? And that shit works. The prayers work. The prayers work big time. I can sense that shit. So I can sense when people are demonic. I get this really heavy feeling in my head. And I can also smell things, too, that other people can't detect. And I smell sewage. I literally smell raw sewage. So I know which people are demonic. And there are a lot of them, man. I would say about 90% of people in this country are straight up demonically possessed. 100%. And I'm mad. I have a right to be fucking mad, okay? This car costs a lot of money. I live in this car. This is my house. And it's like someone egging your fucking house, right? Only you can clean the egg off a house. You can't unchip the fucking paint in the car without paying a decent amount of money. So I'm pretty mad, okay? But here's the thing. I'm not going to get high over it. I'm not going to go buy drugs and say, I'll show you, you know, I'm going to go get fucking crack at a motel. I'm not going to do that today. I don't have to fucking do that. I'm better than these demonic motherfuckers, dude. Okay? Karma always comes back to the people who unleash it. Karma will always come back to you. If you're a rotten person, you go around banging into people's cars without giving a fuck, that karma will come back to you in a really nasty way, a very real way, man. People wonder why their lives fall apart. It's generally because they're shitty-ass people, dude. Straight up, you know. And you can say, oh, well, Alex, you know, you're living in your car right now. Didn't your life fall apart? Doesn't that make you a shitty person? No, it doesn't, because here's the thing. I knew this was coming, okay? I knew this was coming, and I prepared in advance for it. I got this car. Hi, how are you doing? I got this car, right? And I got, sorry, when people talk to me, it always throws me off, man. Damn, what was I talking about? Okay, yeah, I got this car, $5,000, and it's a nice car. It starts up, right? My old car would not have made it out here. My old car didn't start a third of the time. It wouldn't even start up, okay? And everything was wrong with it. It had broken sensors. It had a broken alternator. And I'm blessed to have this car. God threw everything right in my path exactly as I needed it to happen. I was able to sell my old car. I was able to sell everything that I didn't need. I can fit. Look at this. Look at how much room I got in here. It doesn't look like a lot, but for living in your car and having all your stuff in your car, this is pretty good, right? It's not bad at all. So people are rotten, though, man. You know, look at the Buddhist story where the guy winds up in hell and he prays to God for salvation, and God throws him a bone. He throws the rope down, and the guy starts climbing up the rope, and the demons come up and they pull him back down. That's what people will do. People are demons, dude, and they will pull you. If you live for God, if you live your life to serve God, if you spend most of your time in silent prayer in your head like I do, people will come out subconsciously to pull you right back down to hell where they're at. They'll mess with you. They'll try to get a reaction out of you. They'll do anything they can to make you mad. Don't ever give them that reaction directly, though. I feel like God kind of did me a solid. Sorry, there's a glare on this side right here, so I'm trying to move the camera. But I feel like God did me a solid because, honestly, people are so fucking crazy these days that I'll bet that guy also had a gun. If he's crazy enough to just be going around slamming into people's doors, starting shit with people like that, piss him off, you know, he probably had a gun, and he probably would have shot me, dude. Who knows? You never know these days. People are fucking nuts these days, dude. Hi, how you doing, Gojo? I try to talk to people when they're in here, and I try to converse with them, but it kind of throws me off my square, so I'm just going to focus on the rest of the video. So don't take it personally if I don't respond to you. Live for God, okay? That's all I can say, because if you've ever watched a hell NDE story of what hell is actually like, or if you ever heard my hell NDE experience, because I overdosed on fentanyl back in 2021, and I died. I felt myself die and go to hell. And I had to pray, call out to my Aunt Irene for help, and I got out of there miraculously, right? I was given another chance, and I used it to turn my life around and get off drugs. Hell is worse than people say it is, okay? I had a girl ask me one time, you know, is hell really as bad as people say, you know, in like religion and like in Christianity? I said, no, it's worse. And it is worse too. It's a lot worse, man. It's a lot worse. Your worst nightmare, imagine the worst nightmare you've ever had, and it feels as real as this real life, and all of your emotions, including fear, are amplified by 10,000 times, okay? And pain too. Fear, pain, despair, depression, it's all amplified like 10,000 fold. So live for God, okay? And try not to react to things, try not to let things get to you. I know it's easier said than done, and with my situation here, I just feel like I have a right to be mad, man. I mean, I'm pretty pissed off. You know, this car was expensive, dude. And some fuckwad just took it upon himself to slam right into my door and chip the paint off the side of my car. People are fucking assholes, especially those F-150 truck drivers. I'm telling you, they're pieces of shit, dude. Anyone who owns an F-150 is a piece of fucking shit, man. You can't haul shit with an F-150. It hauls 1,500 pounds, and then it bends your truck up like this, and you can't fix it. I've seen it before. You want to get like a Dodge Ram or something that or like a Ford F-250. Those can haul 3,000 pounds or even more. Some trucks can haul 4,500 pounds. If you're going to be putting shit in the back of your truck, you want to at least get one that hauls 3,000 pounds, right? You want to get one that at least hauls 3,000 pounds. So I'm going to go decompress. It looks like no one's in here anymore, and I'm just going to try to relax and calm down a little bit here because I'm still a little mad, but I'm feeling a little better now that I got to rant and just kind of vent it out a little bit. So I'll see you guys later. You have a good night. Hey, Ace, it's good to see you. I'm just about to end this video, though. So kudos in getting in the chat last minute. I'll see you guys later. You have a good night. Bye.